So you have a phone, and on your phone you now have a pretty decent quality camera, so you decide you're going to use it more regularly for capturing video footage. But how do you create a more professional setup, which really allows you to utilise your phone as a recording device? Now, with smartphones offering decent quality video capability in such a small and compact device, which, let's be honest, we take with us everywhere we go each and every day, it's no surprise that more and more people are starting to utilise these devices for video capability. And it's for that reason that today I want to talk to you about the PS2 Phone Steadymount by Hague Camera Supports, which has basically been designed to give you more stability when you're moving around with it. But it also allows you to mount additional accessories, and you can go from tripod mounted to handheld with ease. So let's start with the unit itself. On either side you have these hand grips here, which just give you a much more natural holding position than it would if you were trying to hold the phone by itself. I mean, as soon as I picked it up, it just felt more stable, and I realised that as I move around I will just naturally get more stability to my shots. Then on top of the unit there you have these standard accessory shoes here, which means you can mount standard camera accessories, things like microphones and lights, to your device. Then on the underside here you have a standard 1/4 inch threaded hole, and that means you can attach the device directly to a tripod. So let's get the PS2 set up and ready for use. Now the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure that the camera is at the top of my phone, and I'm then going to attach it here into the phone holder. Now the phone holder has got some rubber inserts inside it to make sure that it doesn't actually scratch or damage my phone, and it is adjustable for the different size and heights of phones that are available on the market. So if you do have something that's perhaps a bit bigger, something like the iPhone Plus, it will still fit into the phone mount. You simply press the two jaws together and then tighten this nut here, and that physically holds the phone in position and allows you to have it securely mounted. Now what I'm now going to do is add a couple of additional accessories to the unit. I'm going to start with the Rode video mic. This is a very good quality microphone which I regularly use with my DSLR camera, and it vastly improves the sound quality of that camera. So you can imagine the difference it's going to make to something like an iPhone. Now with any standard camera microphone, it is possible to use them with something like an iPhone, but you will need an adapter cable in order to do so. Now the one I'm using is the Rode SC4 adapter cable, and it's a very good quality cable, which is why I tend to use this particular one. You simply attach the cable into the phone, and then into the jack that is supplied with it you pop the actual microphone itself. That then converts the microphone to be compatible with the actual phone itself, and that is then set up and ready to start recording sound. Now in the other shoe I'm just going to attach this little Manfrotto light, as that will just help give me a little bit more lighting to my subjects, and I'm then set up and ready to start shooting. Now you'll notice straight away it just feels and looks so much more stable, and the fact that I've got these additional accessories attached means that I can sort of move around capturing audio with a bit of better lighting, and everything's all compact and together in the one system. Now as I mentioned earlier, it does also have a standard 1/4 inch threaded hole here in the base, so it can be attached to other accessories, things like, for example, a tripod. Now if you were looking to do that, what I would suggest is that you attach the tripod plate to the base of the unit and you leave that attached at all times. That way you can then just slide it onto the tripod and take it back off as and when you require. So that covers the Hague PS2, and it really does improve the video capability of your smartphone. The fact that you can add additional accessories is so important, but beyond everything else, the thing I really like about it is how stable it makes the movements that you create. It's just such a much more natural holding position, and it means that you don't have to try too hard to try and keep the actual phone stable. The other thing I really like about it is how compact it is. So if I am going to be traveling and wanting to use my phone as a compact filmmaking system, I don't have to cart something big and heavy with me in order to turn it into a more beneficial unit.
So cold, so sweet, so very. So cold, so sweet, so very. Man.
Cheers, bye-bye. So I'm trying to make a video about a phone mount, and what do I get? I get interrupted by a phone call. Never stops.